Sorry for my bad internet connection. I have seen to that, so we will continue. Yeah. Agriculture is India's largest agri-edutech readers and 55,000 plus LinkedIn community. It offers a platform with It offers a platform to share about latest agri innovations. Within a span of 2 years, Just Agriculture collaborated with India's most reputed government agricultural institutions like ICRISET, NAARM, NIPHM, Manage Hyderabad, IRRI, PGTSAU, MPUAT Udaipur, NAHEP, VNMKV Prabhani, Utkarsh Agribusiness Incubation Center, Dr. PDKV Akola, Dr. RPCAU Pusa, SKUST Kashmir, NIFTM Haryana, and many more private institutions. Now, before moving towards the session, let me tell you about the conference. So, the emerging agriculture trends and innovations imply new technologies and strategies that get more sophisticated with time. The agriculture sector has undergone significant changes over the previous several decades, and new technologies have also expanded in the sector. Agriculture recent advancements have made farming activity more acceptable and comfortable for farmers. These developments or trends benefit not just the growth of agriculture but also the conditions of farmers. Thus, the agenda of this international conference is to congregate an array of researchers, academicians, plant scientists, experts, agriculturists, horticulturists, scientists, botanists, biotechnologists, industrialists, and PhD and postgraduate students to discuss their views, recent findings of research, and case studies from around the world in concurrent sessions, as well as providing numerous networking and collaborative opportunities. With this brief background, let's move towards the first session of the day. So, for the first session, let me invite our first guest for the day, Dr. Adinath Narsimlu Palsavar. So, sir is a qualified PhD in agriculture in agronomy subject. Currently sir is holding as professor in head Department of Agronomy and Chief Scientist Center of Organic Agriculture Research and Training at Dr. Punjab Rao Deshmukh Krishi Vidyapith, Akola. Sir, Dr. Adinath sir is having a 30 years of experience in research, extension, teaching, and administration, and also worked as an agronomist for millets, oilseeds, pulses, citrus, and cotton chief scientist and cropping system research. Yes, sir. Are you trying to say something, sir? Okay. Along with that, sir has handled many projects as principal investigator, just to name a few, like the Center for Organic Agriculture Research and Training, COART, the project named National Agriculture Technology Project, National Watershed Development Project for rainfed areas, and Technology Mission on Cotton. Also, some international projects like Seeding the Green Future, Non-GM Cotton FIBL, that was from FIBL Switzerland, Agro Advisory of Project Solidaridad Netherlands, and PG Diploma for Organic Certification France. Sir has, uh, sir has Sir has been participated in international symposium organized by University of Zurich and Research Institute on Organic Agriculture, Switzerland. Sir has more than 64 research papers in national and international journals, research abstracts 77, popular articles maybe more than 70, and approximately 10 books and booklets. So, Sir has guided many PhD and co-guided many MSc and PhD students in the university. Sir has also handled administration as an assistant manager in private sector, principal in agricultural school, officer in charge of NAREP Center, associate director of research, head and department of agronomy. So with this brief background, now I would like to invite Sir to podium and address our participants. Sir, we are more than happy to have you here today, and we are eagerly waiting to listen to your talk, sir. Join the podium now, and I welcome you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, Priti ji. Are you hearing me?
Good evening, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're audible, sir.
Are you sharing my slides from there?
Can you share your presentation, sir? Because I am not having, sir. Have you shared the presentation with the team, sir?
Oh, yes. I sent to Dr. Gaukarji.
Okay,
I will
okay.
see. I will try.
Okay. If it is not there, then I will contact to the team, sir.
Team, you contact Dr. Gaukarji.
Okay, okay, sir. Let me just see, sir.
Okay, it is visible. Priti,
I was mute, sir. Yeah, it is visible, sir. It is
it
visible.
is visible. Then no
Yes, sir.
problem. Okay, thank you. Thank you
Thank you, sir.
for introducing me. I am Dr. N. Paslawar. Good evening to all participants. Thanks for this inviting me for this uh, international training organized by this Krishi Manthan and this team of Dr. PDK and Just Agriculture, Dr. Gaukar Sahib and team of Just Agriculture. How to do smart organic farming? We have to do with mechanization. Your subject is for this only smart agriculture, but organic farming is everybody knows. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir. You're
Yes.
audible, sir.
Yes. Some
Sir.
okay, okay. Why organic for hello?
Yes, sir.
Why we do organic farming? Because organic farming only because of this after 19 this 670 that we have introduced this fertilizer and pesticides. Now the problems have arise. Now organic carbon content, it was earlier it was point 6 to point 8 before this independence, but now after 70, now it is day by day it is increasing. It is around 0.4 to 0.3% organic carbon, and biodiversity also day by day it is decreasing in our in the world. Then regarding immunity, everybody knows that how immunity is now it is less immunity due to by utilizing all this chemically uh, affected these fruits and foods. Then balanced diet, that also we are not taking balanced diet in it nowadays. Everybody is only this pizza, burger, and other very few these vegetables they are utilizing in our diet. So balanced diet is also more important for the health of our uh, human being and health of uh, all animals which we are utilizing for milk and this meat. Then now it is a buzzword, that is climate change. The climate change is now changed due to 1%. This temperature in now it is increased now. Now it is a change everywhere. It is changing that the intensity of this rainfall is increasing day by day, and this what you call earlier uh, the proper distribution of rainfall was better, but nowadays this the in rainfall is intensity is increasing, and it is hampering our crop growth and all pest and disease problems increasing. Then environmental pollution. The pollution is more important because pollution is increasing day by day. Is in water pollution, soil pollution, air pollution. So everywhere pollution is there. Because of this pollution, we are suffering a lot of this. We are from health point of view, and in soil also the pollution is increasing. In water also, we can't drink without this filter water. So everybody utilizing this filter water. So this pollution is in everywhere. So we have to think of this all whatever environmental changes due to use of this biopest use of the pesticide and chemical fertilizers. So everybody knows this the soil contain this 25% of this minerals and 25% of water and 25% air. And what we need is for this soil is 5% organic matter. That organic matter is not maintained in the soil because people are burning this organic matter, and nobody is adding manures and other organic matter to soil. So this day by day, the organic carbon is decreasing. We are working. at Center for Organic Agriculture Research Training, we have collaboration with FIBL Switzerland, then Netherlands for agro advisory services, and for EcoCert we are this organic farming organic certification course we have formulated for this organic agriculture. So our aim is to instigate the research, teaching, extension activities on organic agriculture through multidisciplinary approach. We have all pathologists, entomologists, soil chemists, and agronomists, and comprise production and quality assessment of bioinputs and organic products. We have a 10-hectare land for this organic farming, and in Vidarbha, we have three climatic zones: Western Vidarbha zone, Central Vidarbha zone, and Eastern Vidarbha zone. In Eastern Vidarbha zone, rice-based cropping system is there. In Central Vidarbha zone, cotton-based and soybean-based cropping system is there. In Western Vidarbha, soybean and cotton-based cropping system is there. PGNP is a common in both cropping and all three cropping system. And the soils are vertisols. And in Eastern zone, it is a clay loam and cropping systems. Some this crop rotation, the farmers are not following the crop rotation, because in organic farming we have to think of only crop rotation and uh, this pulse-based cropping system in the system for development of this soil health. So pulse-based cropping system and this crop rotation followed with oil seed, with cotton, with cereals. So that is more important for soil health point of view, that it is lacking, and because of farmers are not following this crop rotation, so the pest, diseases, nutrient uptake, this all imbalances are noticed, and uh, for that uh, farmers are cash crop. They are only taking cotton in Western Vidarbha and soybean, then in Eastern with the rice. So these are the monocropping. Due to continuous monocropping, these problems will arise. So our center is for organic agriculture research and training since 2010. We have this skill development certificate course we have started. Then so far 112 students successfully completed. Then this center is established in 26 January 2015. We have courses for this base agriculture, MSc agriculture. We have now more than 35 students. They have did their PG and PhD. And now government of Maharashtra, they are release grants for this center, and we are establishing this all package of practices for different cropping system, and we are giving training to stakeholders of organic agriculture. And this year, PG diploma course on organic certification, first batch in India. Now, more than 25 students. They first batch come out, and they are searching in national and international organization. 50% they are occupied, because in organic farming, organic certification is more important, because without certification there is no export oriented market. So for this for doing this organic agriculture, organic certification is a this you can say unique that card, Aadhaar card. So certificate, without certification, you can't do marketing in big malls, or big, or you can say export oriented organic products and um, products. Uh, why we go for this for organic? Why we are thinking of this? Because average dietary intake of pesticide residue in our whatever crops we are taking in our India, it is almost 362 milligram per day person. It is a very high than in our world, and whereas in US it is very less, in Europe it is very less. But tolerance limit is only 12.5 milligram per day per person. So this is the base. Everybody is thinking of this organic residue food products, horticulture products. So in the world, the organic agriculture, more than 187 these countries participate in the organic agriculture. 72.3 million hectare farmland in million hectare in the world. And top three countries in million hectare, that is Australia,
Hello, sir. Is there any problem at your side, sir? Hello. Sir, if you are trying to say, if you are trying to speak, then please unmute yourself, sir. So you're muted. You are at mute. So please minimize this window, and then you can get the other window, like where the Zoom meet is going on. So from there you have to unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Is it visible or not?
Yes, sir, it is visible and you're audible as well.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
So these are the crops we can take in India. There is a scope for arboreum cotton, pigeon pea, black gram, soybean, groundnut, linseed, sesame, castor, sunflower, Niger, minor millets, sorghum, because nowadays everybody is asking that for diabetics patients, now the millets are more important in our diet. Then these are the vegetable crops. This now frequently asked by this very uh, in urban people. These are the fruit crops. This moringa, is a calcium rich. Then our all citrus fruits. Then custard apple, sapota, guava, any spices, coriander, ajwain, turmeric, and ginger. So these are the crops where we can introduce in our organic farming. A lot of scope for in our diet. So though it is in Marathi, this what we are doing, this there are misconception of many uh, farmers that what we should do for organic farming. There some people they are growing organic farming. These are the practices, uh, and that's zero budget natural farming from this Palekarji. And then we have integrated this both organic farming and this zero budget farming, then biodynamic farming, this Panchagava farming, and this conventional farming. And earlier that this natural farming, nothing to do. So these are the practices. Which practices we should use for this pest management, nutrient management, how to manage the weeds. So these are the we are conducted this soybean and this chickpea cropping system. For this all how to this comparison we can do for this organic system. So that work we have initiated. In conventional farming, we used to think of only yield, how much we will get. More yield means more uh, this price you will get. But actually, in organic farming, we have to with the though the yield will be less sometimes. 25% yield may be less, but soil quality, nutritional quality that we can maintain. This biodiversity we can improve, then profitability, because we are using on farm whatever we are producing this bio inputs, and if you use your own, then your profitable will be more. Then minimize the pesticide this residue in this organic farming. And we have taken this in situ crop residue management. What is the solution for this residue management? Because everybody can't do this composting in the field. So with the help of this cropping system, we have done research that pigeon pea soybean 1:2 ratio, pigeon pea plus soybean 1:5 ratio, and pigeon pea plus sunham 1:2 ratio. So if you grow this cropping system at the sunham can be uh, this green manure at 40 days. So we can uh, apply with the help of this cropping system about 6 ton per hectare. That is straightway that in situ biomass conservation. So this is the way uh, to dump the all this biomass in the direct field. Then followed by if you do the biodecomposer spray, or sometimes in cropping system that weeds are there, with the help of weed cutter we can do the cutting mulching there itself. Means we can add as much as this organic matter in the field. This is the way of this smart farming. So with the help of mechanization we go for organic farming, but we have to think of many this marginal farmer, they can use this weed cutter for cutting up the grasses and mulching nearby plants. But those who have got more farm, they can use this shredder machine for this in situ biomass conservation in the field. Uh, this is the advantage of this sunlight mulching in cotton, pigeon pea. We can mulch there itself, and we can check the evaporation, we can maintain the moisture, we can improve the biological activities in the soil. So with the help of this composting, vermicomposting is there. People are many this cow dung they are throwing nearby that their cattle shed. But if they do with the help of some decomposer, then applying this cow dung slurry, we can improve the nutrient value of that compost. And there are this biogas. With the help of biogas also we can improve the nutrient status. And there are many methods we can do. And the importance of BBF, this broadband furrow system, during this climate change, due to continuous rain or sometimes excess rain. So with the help of this broadband furrow, we can uh, excess water we can this run out from this bed. And what whenever rainfall is less, that conservation of moisture will be there. This is the best for in climate changing situation. From last 2 3 years, people are falling for this pigeon pea, chickpea, then soybean. So these are the BBF advantage is more in during this climate change. And we can maintain this the field capacity moisture, because that important is WAPSA. You might have heard that how to maintain the moisture. Only with the help of BBF we can maintain the moisture in the soil. So these are the cropping systems we are recommending. Pigeon pea plus soybean 1:4 or 2:4. Intercropping is more important to minimize the risk and to make the biodiversity in the field. Then cotton plus with Udit or Moong, 1:1 or 2:1. Then this arboreum cotton plus pigeon pea. Then chickpea followed by this chickpea plus your coriander, chickpea plus this ajwain, chickpea plus this linseed. We can grow and we can improve the profitability and the biodiversity of this cropping system in the field. And the soybean followed by chickpea or wheat or linseed, we can grow in season, because one system should be pulses. So pulses, that is a natural N fixation capacity is there, the natural fertilizers. So it can be useful for this fixation in the soil that improve the soil health. So in this system, one pulses should be there. This cotton followed by this groundnut or onion. So 1 or 2 year in the system we have to introduce the pulses in that system. Then only we can take the advantage of soil moisture, nutrient from different layer. Then whatever this sunny hemp and dhincha is there, that also we can grow in the one season, and we can maintain the this weed population we can suppress. Then next season we can take different crops for this profitable crops for in the next season to maintain the soil health. These sunny hemp and the dhencha green manure crops are more important. So for organic nutrient management, we have studied with soybean compost. We have prepared the compost from soybean straw, and this 100% nitrogen and 150% nitrogen we have introduced with this seed yield of uh, arboreum cotton we have studied. So we can go for 16 quintal per hectare yield through this arboreum cotton, because arboreum cotton as a natural this fiber that is more important, because in varieties, American varieties, this 97% is BT in our area. So BT contamination will be there. So nobody will can't export due to this BT contamination. So arboreum is the solution for this organic cotton. Arboreum cotton only is possible. But if you want to take American cotton, so we have to maintain isolation distance between two crops, and it is very difficult in villages unless complete village is taken that one variety, then it is possible because BT is everywhere. So BT, if it is there around the cotton, so it is as good as refugee because of that pest. So only arboretum cotton we can have a solution with the help of this organic manure. Then in the soybean wheat cropping sequence, soybean followed by wheat. So here soybean is a pulse crop having good potential, export oriented market for soybean and wheat in our market. So soybean, this soya meal that is a exportable product for in the America and in some European countries, they are demanding this soya meal for their animals. Then we have introduced this black gram plus barnyard millet. So minor millets, we are rich in this. Millets are rich in this calcium, zinc, ferrous. So introduction of this udit, that is proteinous, and barnyard millet, these are rich in calcium and zinc. In Rabi, that chickpea plus ajwain. Ajwain has a, this is also contains higher nutrients like calcium also it is there, and other minerals are available in the ajwain. And ajwain, that the flowering stage, before flowering stage, that chickpea is harvested, then ajwain flowering will be there. Ajwain is a better for this bee activity, and honeybee from this ajwain has a better quality, and it is a good price for this honey from this ajwain. And we have studied for enrichment of vermicompost by using different crop. We have many crop residue in our cropping system. Soybean straw is available, rice straw is available in Eastern Vidarbha zone, then wheat, sunhemp stalks, this minor millet straw, pigeon pea stalk, cotton stalk. But cotton stalk, this duration for this maturity is higher in cotton because of this higher CN ratio, that is 82 uh, percent carbon is there, and it takes a lot of this days for cotton stalk and pigeon pea stalk. But soybean straw is quickly, this maturity is there, and we can maintain the ratio of this 1 is to 20, that CN ratio. So this is the better for this pulses are better. Early sunny stock, it is maturity 67 days. So with the help of we can enrich the nitrogen content at maturity. That soybean straw content 1.69. Then K content we can improve with the this in wheat it is higher, and with pigeon pea stock the peas content is more. Whereas in cotton stock it is less. Uh, but there is no alternative. But we can mix this cotton with other pulses stock for this vermicompost unit. So our study indicated that vermicompost prepared from soybean straw, that is 75%, then cow dung slurry 25%, or we can use sunhemp stock plus cow dung slurry, which is recommended for good quality and high net recovery, and content NPK content is higher in this crop residue system. Uh, Under organic farming, pea enrichment compost is more important because pea is very less in our soil, also in residue. So we have to enrich with this compost with rock phosphate, that is 12% rock phosphate, and we can add mixed weed along with 10% glycidia leaves, because glycidia leaves having more than 2.5% nitrogen. So if you mix this straw, so mixed weed plus 10% glycidia leaves and 12% this rock phosphate, for 1 ton we have to use this uh, rock phosphate about 100 kg to 120 kg. Uh, so we can enrich with mixed weed followed by this um, soybean compost. Or cotton stock we can use, but this soybean stock or wheat compost is more important for this phosphorus enrichment. So make what we are result we notice that mixed wheat plus 10% glycerol leaves, 10% this rock phosphate was found beneficial in increasing this NPK-S this content. Even sulfur is also required. Then zinc, iron, and manganese also found highest in this phosphorus in this compost with different residue. So after application of this compost, we can increase the microbial count as well as this earthworm count in the field. Then what we can go for mulching, the biomulching of crop, whatever weeds are there. So in rainy season we can't do, but after whenever rain stops, that whatever weeds we can mulch, or we can add this in situ biomass conservation, that sunham in cotton or pigeon pea. We can after 40 days if you mulch there itself with the help of weed cutter, or some moong and udit, that after picking up that plot pods after plucking, then we can put that mulch, it is there. Then we can check the evaporation, we can maintain the moisture with the help of this short duration pulses or this sun hemp. We can enhance the activity of this microbial activities, this earthworm activities, then enrichment of this nutrient with this crop residue. So these are the intercropping system. This pigeon pea plus soybean. This is grown on BBF, and we have made ridges for this pigeon pea only for improving the moisture. And whenever excess rain is there, because if excess rain is there, if water is stagnated nearby this pigeon pea, so wilting symptoms are noticed. So we have to avoid that wilting. We have to do this grow BBF planter for this pigeon pea soybean for getting maximum yield and this reduction in the wilt. So these are the crop diversification, different crop diversification we can do for this. Sorghum is there, pigeon pea, and cotton, or soybean, sorghum, pigeon pea. Like this, we have to diversification is more important in organic farming to get the requirement, to fulfill the requirement of this family, that he should get grain. This from pulses you will get protein. Then this is for cattle feed. All we can use, and or cotton or soybean we can take as a cash crop. So these are the different cropping system. We have taken cotton plus sunhemp or cotton plus black gram. These are the important intercropping system. Only cotton is not profitable, so we have to take cotton plus black gram. If irrigation is there, they can go for onion in the summer season. Or in pigeon pea also, pigeon pea plus soybean, if you take both, then you will get this pigeon pea equivalent is more, and followed by this onion. And this pigeon pea and soybean, whatever that residues are there, that is helpful for the this onion. So nowadays you might have heard that zero budget natural farming, that there are 4 pillars of zero budget natural farming, that is Jivamruta, Bijamruta, and Achadana means mulching. Then Vapsa means you have to maintain the moisture properly. So that is Vapsa means that BBF technology, we can maintain this moisture level optimum in the soil, and mulching is more important to avoid this evaporation. So these are the entrepreneurship development for organic inputs. Whatever this vermicompost is there, you can go for vermicompost unit for this entrepreneurship. Then you can make this Jivamruta or this Traco cards we can make. So these are the important crops. What smart way you have to do for this whatever this botanicals are there, that botanical extraction is there, that purification you have to do, then you can sell for the farmer. But in organic farming, farmer has to do his own. But few farmers are there, they want this technology, they want to purchase. So we can do this business for this organic farming. We have this whatever nutrient management. So whatever this rhizobum, PSB, KSB, and trichoderma, these are the used for seed treatment, followed by whatever this compost is available. So for cotton, we have recommended 5 ton this soybean compost. For soybean, vermicompost about 2.5 ton. For chickpea also 2.5 ton. Then for mung bean, that is 2.5 ton this compost. For wheat, it is 7.5 ton plus Jivamrut we have to apply. And for rice also, it is around 5 ton vermicompost. Then application of this sunham before transplanting. That is more important for maintaining the soil health. How to manage the pest monitoring and timely management? We have to use tolerant varieties. Generally, these local varieties are better, but we have to think of local varieties are now vanished. But tolerant varieties for pest disease, we have to select for these varieties. Then intercropping is more important to reduce the pest. The border crop and trap crops are more important. Installation of pheromone traps. Then installation of yellow sticky trap for the sucking pest, pheromone traps for this uh, leafy leaf eaters. The installation of solar trap, that also is possible. The spraying of this verticillium for this sucking pest, and spraying of this 5%, which is cheapest NSK 5%. Then use of neem oil, then metarhizium for this whatever leaf defoliators are there that can be used for this cutworm. That metarhizium is better. Then Bavaria bassiana, that also for the sleep eating caterpillar we can use. And this Dutch furnace, these are the you can say farmers they are preparing. Many farmers they are using some 5 furnace, Dutch furnace, 3 furnace. So important is that is neem is there uh, for this pesticide. Then trichocards for bollworm management we have to use. These are the all these are the scientific biopesticides. Only we have required this CIB registration for this whatever this biopesticide we are going to introduce. That CIB registration is more important on that. And in rural entrepreneurship development through cluster approach is more important. Without cluster approach, we cannot make profitable business. So in our region, this PDKV oil mill and PDKV dal mill, both business, they are successfully running by farmer, and we can utilize this both this units for this organic farming. Then how to this beekeeping is more important because nowadays everybody is asking this organic honey. So that these are the cropping system, the mustard, this Niger, safflower, sunflower, we can grow throughout the year. In this ajwain, I told that is a most valuable this value for this ajwain honey. Then onion, sesame, pigeon pea. There are many this, like a neem tree. So during in the month of March, you can see the flowering of this neem tree. Um, billions of these flowers are there, and their bee activity is there, which is a very costly honey for this neem tree. So we have to biodiversity, we have to maintain this all crop throughout the year. Then only, but it is possible after September only we are flowering. You will get more September, October onwards only up to April. You will get all this cropping system. And if you maintain this all flowers throughout the year, so we can make the profitable for honeybee. And we have established this all biopesticide they are providing to our farmers, and now they are in Dr. Panjabrao Deshmukh Jaivik Sheti Mission. Now the farmers are coming to the our these laboratories, and they are taking advantage of this biopesticide, and we are giving trainings for these farmers. and this vermicompost unit we can establish with the help of shade, or we can directly you can start below the underneath the tree. So this is how we can uh, make the profitable or low cost technology for this organic farming. So cluster approach is more important because the organic certification cost is very high, more than 20 to 25,000 per farmer. So if a cluster approach is there, so we can reduce that cost. So hardly that farmers, that group will get only per farmer 2,000 to 3,000 per just fee per year. There are so many this schemes from this PKVY, Dr. Panjab Deshmukh, this Jaivik Shakti Mission, Zero Budget Natural Farming, now natural farming. There are many schemes through government of Maharashtra and government of India. So that advantage should be taken by farmers with the help of this cluster approach. BBF is more important for the sowing, and shader machine and chipper machine. On the basis of this, uh, this many there are schemes are there, so they will get some subsidy for these machines, and with the help of this cluster approach, they can use one shader machine in a village, or one BBF or two, three BBF for village. So this will helpful for this. And own seed production. It is more important is own seed production. You need not to purchase the seed from outside. Then slasher. So for weed cutter, it is more important because biggest challenge in organic farming is this weeds. So how to manage the weeds? Weeds we can manage with the help of this weed cutter, or you have to do uh, by hand hoeing, or uh, um, can say the weeding with the help of this women labor. So that is very costly, sir. So we have to use this weed cutter for by we can be used by this some farmers, marginal farmers. Then NSKA. So at village level they can collect the neem seed, and they can make this NSK at village level. And for this, the spraying machine should be separate because of farmers are using herbicide and weedicide. So when they are organic enter in the organic farming, they should keep this sprayer separate sprayer for this organic farming. Then there are biofertilizer, this pheromone traps. This all we can purchase at a time, and farmers can will get they can reduce their transporting cost, and at village level they can do. Then this for cotton we can do this lint. If you sell only seed cotton, that cost is very now MSP is very less. So if they sell this lint, then they will get a good price for this lint, and whatever seed is there, that they can make cake, and that cake can sell. So this is the only profitable for this cotton. So directly seed cotton, whatever farmers are selling, that is it's not profitable. And this oil mill and dal mill, these are the important component, because always the pulses requirement is there. We are importing pulses, then oil. We are spending lot of money on oil, this import. So both crops have greater scope in our organic system. Whatever our protein requirement, dal is needed, and oil also. Now only palm oil is there, or other oil they are we are mixing. Government already given 25% mixture mixing with this palm oil in other oil. So there is a lot of scope for this pulses and oil seed in organic farming, and vegetable and fruits in organic farming. So it is easily we can grow the vegetable under organic farming. So we are running one this PG diploma course, that is a PG diploma, uh, this postgraduate student. or after graduation, we are giving this admission to this postgraduate diploma and organic certification with the help of this EcoCerts. We are running this course, EcoCert France, and Dr. P.D. Kiwi. The first batch is now come out last month. So they are engaged now in various agencies. So this is all about organic farming, where we can, we want to do smart organic farming. So you have to think of this organic certification, then only after organic certification, we can go for this organic export oriented market. So this is all about my lecture. Thank you very much for giving me opportunity in this just agriculture and our Rabi, PDKV, Akola, Utkarsh. Thank you. Hello.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for such a wonderful session. I am very much sure that our participants were enjoying your session as well as learning from the session. So it was really brainstorming and the whole process behind, like with your experience and with your intellect, you could tell us with your whole experience the things about this particular project and everything. So we are very thankful to you for joining with us. And now it is my humble request to all the participants that if they have any question or any query, they can put in the chat box or they can unmute themselves. So I am just providing the access to them. If they want to ask something, they can directly ask to you.
Okay.
You just please also see
Welcome.
your chat
Yeah.
box, sir, if you have any question in the chat box. Miss Harshita Patel, are you trying to ask something? The network is.
Hello.
Sir, actually,
Harshita.
Harshita, yeah. So I'll just also see. Harshita Patel. I think, sir, there is a problem with her network, I think.
Okay. No problem.
Miss Harshita, you can put your question in the chat box also. We will see the question in the chat box. Any other participant, meanwhile?
One question is from Brijesh Kumar. I have a question that how organic farming is a growing market. Yes, it is growing market for many crops, because we have, I told earlier, that pulses and oilseeds and the soybean, this soybean meal. Now everybody is this from Latur. One group is there, so they are exporting their this soybean meal, organic soybean meal to this European countries. And our rice also, many countries they are asking. And this arboreum cotton, particularly in European country, uh, demand for arboreum cotton is more. Hello, any question, Azan?
Yes, actually, I cannot see in the chat box, sir. Are you able
Okay.
to see any other questions, sir?
No.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
सर गुड इवनिंग सर. हेलो.
Yes.
सुन पा रहे हैं सर?
धर्मेंद्र.
जी सर जी. सर मुझे ये जानना था, आपने ये पीजी ट्रेनिंग ये कोर्स के बारे में जो बताया है, तो ये ऑनलाइन है या ऑफलाइन है?
ऑफलाइन है ये. हाँ, इट इज ऑफलाइन. फर्स्ट
ओके
कोर्स इज ऑफलाइन.
ओके. ऑनलाइन का भी है कोई प्रोसीजर अगर कर सकते हैं तो?
नहीं, ऑनलाइन नहीं चाहिए, वो ऑनलाइन नहीं कर सकते ना.
अच्छा,
हाँ क्या-
ओके ओके, ठीक है। फीस स्ट्रक्चर क्या होगा सर?
इसका 35,000 फीस स्ट्रक्चर है, और क्योंकि प्रैक्टिकल करना है ना आपको,
जी जी जी
ऑर्गेनिक
जी।
फार्मिंग एंड यू हैव टू डू प्रैक्टिकल, वो ऑनलाइन नहीं चलेगा ना।
ओके ओके सर, ओके ओके,
ओके,
ठीक है। थैंक यू
थैंक
सर,
यू।
थैंक यू,
ओके,
थैंक यू।
एनीबॉडी?
Thank you for answering, sir. I
ओके
think, sir, if there are no more questions, shall we call it a day, sir?
ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you very much for patient answering the question. Thank you very much for the session also, sir.
या ओके, थैंk you. We can stop here now. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for joining, sir. So, dear participants, now we'll be waiting for some time for our next guest to join. I am just trying to see if our next guest has joined already or not.
Now.
So, dear participants, our next guest for the session was unable to join with us. He had some other engagements to finish. So, I think we have to call it a day for today itself. So, thank you so much for joining. We will be meeting again tomorrow with new sessions. So, till then, we will call it a day. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you.